Hi everybody, my name is Harvey and I am a final year modern languages student here at the University of Birmingham, and today I'm going to take a rapid COVID test. This is to get me ready to go home for Christmas, and I'm really excited to go back to South Wales. Now this test is just for people who do not have symptoms. If you do have symptoms, please book a test through the NHS and make sure that you do book an asymptomatic test before you turn up. Just go online to the university's intranet and you'll be able to find everything you need. You'll have the test taken inside the Great Hall, but we need to access that through the Bramall building where there is a queuing system in place. So I'll show you how it all works. Make sure you join the back of the queue outside the Bramall Music building. When you arrive, you'll have your appointment details checked, and as you enter, sanitize your hands and you'll have your temperature taken. If your temperature is okay, you'll be pointed to the next free registration desk. If not, you might be asked to return in a few minutes when your body temperature has cooled down. At the registration desk, you'll be given a registration card and 3 barcodes. One will be stuck onto the card, and then take the other 2 and follow the signposted route to the Great Hall. On your way, make sure you scan the QR code on the registration card and fill in the details. Once you arrive at the Great Hall, you will be pointed to a registration desk by a member of staff. At this desk, your online registration details will be checked, and if you have any problems, our staff will be more than happy to help you out. Once your registration is complete, you're ready to get a test. There may be a queue at this point, but don't worry, there will be staff on hand to make sure that everyone is socially distanced, and they'll be ready to direct you into a booth when one becomes free. When you enter the booth, give your barcodes to a member of clinical staff who will then hand you a swab. Follow the instructions on the poster, taking the swab out of the packet and using the swab to swab your tonsils and your nose with the same swab. Once it's completed, place it into the packet, hand it back to the clinical staff, sanitize your hands, and you're ready to go. So that wasn't too bad. I've just finished the test and now it's time to exit, following the designated route on the opposite side of the Great Hall. So I've just come out of the Great Hall having done my test, and it was a really simple process. All I'm waiting for now is the results. On average, they'll come in within a couple of hours. You'll see as I left the Great Hall, I received a leaflet. Everything that you need to know about the results is on here. What you're to do if you test positive is isolate immediately and book a confirmation test through the NHS. If you test negative, then we recommend, the university says, you should travel home within 24 hours. Everything else that you need to know is on here, or you can visit the intranet at intranet.birmingham.ac.uk/ATS for all the information. Make sure you do get tested. We really recommend it. It's free and easy, and I hope you have a really good Christmas vacation.